weekly update for January 6th, 2017. And big news this week, as far as we know, the Cerebus Archive number 6 portfolios will be shipping on Monday. That's as far as we know, and don't like to promise things that aren't going to happen. But it seems pretty close to 100% certain that they will be out of here and over to packaging 2 on Monday, the 9th of January. And a Boxing Day phone message from Jeff Siler, who went home for Christmas over the holidays and managed to see a fair number of comic book stores in his travels. And one of them was Rock Bottom Comics in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Hi Dave, it's Jeff. Happy Boxing Day to you and all. I just thought I would tell you, I forgot to mention it the other day when I called. I'm still in Fayetteville, and I went to Rock Bottom Comics on North Garland Avenue in Fayetteville that says they've been there since 1972. And Alan, the owner, is a big fan. So I was very pleasantly surprised that he had 14 of the 16 volumes on the shelves, on a shelf. None of the remasters. Turns out he was not aware of the remasters, so I educated him. And he's going to be investing in those. And he also had about 4 or 5 copies of Cerebus in Hell #0. And we had a nice, pleasant conversation about Cerebus and you and Gare, and I gave him plenty of updates that he was not aware of. So I know you like it when I can give you updates about stores that really do support your work, even though he's a little behind the times. So there you go. And I also bought 3 of the volumes, 2 that I still needed, which were Rick's Story and Guy's, that I'll use for proofreading those. And then he had a signed and numbered copy of The Last Day, which I think I already had a signed and numbered, but hey, you can't get too many. So there you go. And again, it's Alan at Rock Bottom Comics. And should you feel so inclined, you can contact him at area code 479-521-2917. And I gave him my name, and if you do call, he'll probably remember because he doesn't get too many people that want to talk for half an hour or so about Cerebus. So anyway, hope you're doing well and that you had a nice, very relaxing and efficacious Sunday, Christmas Day, and I will talk to you soon.
And thank you, Jeff. And yes, I agree with your sentiment. You never have too many signed and numbered copies of The Last Day. And I think we're going to be okay leaving the phone number intact in our coverage here, since they got it on the sign outside the store. I don't think it's a major secret at Rock Bottom Comics. Very gratifying to hear that they used to be at 1206 and 1208 North Garland Avenue in Fayetteville, and that was when they were a comic book store and general bookstore, and the general bookstore sales just completely tanked, actually, in a very short space of time. But comic store side is still flourishing, so good for us comic book people. So thanks again to Jeff, and we've got a couple of little gifties that we're going to be sending out to Alan and his manager Josh. So anybody out there who in their travels happens to run across a Cerebus store that they didn't know was there before, that has all or most of the Cerebus trades in stock, give us a shout, and we'll do the same thing here. Put your phone message up and put some images of the store over your phone message, and send out a gift of some kind to the store in question. Okay, that's the weekly update for January 6th. And God willing, we'll see a number of you here next week for the weekly update for January 13th.